beloveds, or should I say, greetings, magnificent ones. One of the most interesting things is that it's very difficult sometimes to own the power, the magnificence, the beauty, the strength, the creativity that you are. In the thought system that is the way of being in the world right now, everyone is a victim. Everyone is at the effect of something that's seemingly outside of themselves. Imagine a car that's going down the road, and there are 4 people in this car. One of the people is driving. One of the people is in the passenger seat. One of the people is in the back seat, and one of the people is in the trunk. And they're all having very different experiences. The one in the passenger seat is doing something called side seat driving. Hey, watch out for that. Hey, this is coming up. Don't turn left here. And one in the back is kind of looking out the window, enjoying the scenery, not particularly involved in the trip. The one in the trunk is having a nightmare. The one in the trunk cannot predict when these bumps are going to come, when they're going to get slammed against the side, what is happening. It's all fear back there. It's darkness and fear. And the one driving is quiet. Now imagine that all of these people are you. You are all these people. There's an absurdity to it in that the other people in the car who are not driving don't understand that they are driving. They're driving from the passenger side. They're driving from the back seat. And they're driving from the trunk. So what is this unwillingness to own our power? What is that about? Well, part of it is fear. It's a fear of the responsibility that's attendant with ownership. When you realize that all of your words create, that every thought creates, there's no such thing as an idle thought, then it does put on you a responsibility to be a steward, not just at the effect of those thoughts, and not even just a witness, even though that's definitely a step up from being at the effect of them and being victimized by them. But even beyond being a witness is to take ownership of the creativity that you are, to align yourself with Source and to use the gifts that you were given to express the magnificence of God. It's kind of an awesome responsibility. And it's happening whether you take that responsibility or not. So the side seat driving, the back seat, it's all a sense of victimization, not just the person in the trunk. Everybody's saying, well, I'm not driving. I'm not driving. Somebody else is driving. I'm at the effect of their driving. I hope they drive well. And so, the one who's on the side seat is nervous. Don't do this, don't do that. So there's a kind of an innocence to saying, I'm just here for the ride. But that's not true. You are God on this planet. Your words do count. What you say comes into existence. It's all based on the word, your words. And so I think people are frightened to own the very power that they are, because it is attendant with a certain responsibility, and it has consequences. Your words have consequences. Now, all the words in the thought system of the ego are based on fear. I'm not okay. I don't belong. Something's wrong. I don't feel good. I have no control. I'm all by myself. And I screwed up. I got to improve. All of these words have been said again and again. They're reinforced by your parents when you're little. They are reinforced by yourself when you adopt those ideas. And they have consequences. Not real consequences, but you experience them as real. I don't care if it's a dream or not. In the middle of the dream, it's pretty scary. So how do you move out of that? Well, one way, and I believe people are doing this now, and it's really wonderful, is to recognize this is just a thought system. This is just the way of the world. This is just how everybody thinks. The whole world is oriented towards separation. That's why it was created this way. But when you say, I own all of it, I'm going to own all of it. All of it. Not just the good stuff. I'm not going to be a victim anymore. And when I see that I have created something that doesn't fit with who I know I'm myself to be, I will ask for help. I will see it differently. I will ask for a new perspective. And from that perspective, I will forgive whatever it is that I've created and create anew. And allow the Holy Spirit to speak through me, for God. It is the ultimate maturity to do that. And it's the ultimate responsibility. But it's not a burden. It's a joy. To be love in the world. To be love on this planet. To see beyond what has been said. And to say anew, from the strength and the power of Source, what your world will be. This is how this new earth is being created. Bless you for this, for your courage, for your willingness to step back and create anew from the power of Source. We support you 100% in this awakening. You are everything. And it is good. I love you. And I'll speak with you again soon.